Hi, welcome to the DoD official mailroom for charterconductor.com, a purpose for the intelligent railroader. What we got here is the camshaft, which I could have drawn long ways. I decided to make some notations. We have our stub shaft with our drive belt assembly, and screws into there, holds on with a bearing. And then it goes a quarter turn, first cylinder, second cylinder, third cylinder, fourth cylinder. These are going to be the camshaft bearing journals. And then it cuts off here to however big we need the stub shaft to be at the end, which is basically a nulled off piece of, it's round, just a little block before the end, so it grabs it. And then we'll have bearing sleeves over top the center in between the valve rocker arms, which are turned up on the cams. So what I did is I figured we marked an X with this. The green dot means it's an X. We keep it away from the pulley. Then we have a upper cup, and then the bearing screws in the camshaft, goes down here. I try to do these about a 1/16 of an inch off. The fuel injector is like a 1/16 of an inch off, and that will go above our headers. And this is where the headers go, and this is where the camshaft, these lines right here, but I'm going to redo this because I needed to make the header a little bigger anyways, and then put the linkage control and for the throttle into the fuel. And then I was thinking about taking the header down here, going a little bit up, making a small elbow on the bottom cylinder heads, because it's got 4 cylinder heads, and then the oil pan underneath, and then using a slim wire, and then going through the top header so it would drain down into this, and then straight down into the thing, and then have into where I'm going to put an elbow, and then into the oil pan. And then I was thinking, since it's a circle, I could run a ring gear and then have a fuel pump and a control pump and then a scavenger pump, and then I'll put over here one oil filter with 3 small oil pump outside. And then we'll try to get the simplest Rosa master fuel pump. If not, I'll come up with something. So basically what we did is this is your stub shaft, long, short, camshaft, 12/16 cylinders. We're 4 long, so we'd be 16 to 4, and then like just 4 along that way top, 4 along that way bottom. They're each rotated, they're each timed. The top dead center quarter turn, each different rotational, because we have a power stroke, exhaust stroke, intake stroke, but it's 2 cycles, so power and compression stroke. Alright, so we might make it design special header with a elbow going into a grease pan on the bottom, fuel pump, ring gear. Next I'm going to show you a preview of the governor, so stick around.